with a live out of this world, bruh. Smash the like button, hype the damn live, because we're about to get it in. Grab you a cup, pour you some nice good in it. I'm drinking some water right now, but y'all can go about doing this however y'all want to do it. We have a lot to discuss tonight, because I just want to start this off for having a moment of silence for all of the critics that said Caitlyn was going to be washed. Caitlyn wasn't going to be Caitlyn. And boy, oh boy, she coming back for revenge. This is going to be a revenge tour of a lifetime, bro. Of a damn lifetime. Shout out y'all cities. Shout out y'all states. Let me know where y'all watching this from right now. Get down in the chat. Caitlyn Clark is ready to go like the damn Energizer Bunny. Ain't it crazy what 360 some days are? No, damn. Now, we got to talk about this. We have to talk about the Indiana Fever coaching staff moving forward. Y'all got it. Get a ball back to Caitlyn. Stephanie White, to me, what Caitlyn Clark just did, just put Stephanie White in the biggest pickle. Oh, she's in a pickle now, because we all remember when she said this was Kelsey Mitchell's team and we're going to center everything around Kelsey. Can't say that no more. No, Flip. No. As good as Kelsey Mitchell is, what we seen Caitlyn just do, I don't think we've seen a performance like that since Michael Jordan flu game. Goddamn me. It is about to be for real. And as for the CBA negotiations, because we're going to talk about that in tonight's live, I don't give a damn if y'all get negative 5% revenue sharing. I don't give a damn if they put y'all in Motel 6. Sign the damn deal, because we need to see more of what we just seen today. As of right now, y'all playing games. They playing games to the extent, to the fact that y'all scared of Caitlyn. Caitlyn finna whoop y'all ass. Caitlyn is about to put belt to ass. Oh my God, bruh. Caitlyn Clark is about to wreak havoc on every person that ever assaulted her. Every damn person that made a negative tweet about Caitlyn. Oh, she got the receipts archived. She got them all. Caitlyn Clark is about to have the biggest comeback. It just gives me chills talking about this comeback. Bruh, y'all understand, I've been kind of depressed these last couple months. Y'all want to know why I've been a little depressed? I've been depressed because I just could not believe how bad the hype failed. I mean, I've been here since Iowa. I synced it all. Scores, records getting broke. I synced the whole Angel Reese feud. I've been here since day one. And as a Caitlyn Clark fan, yes, CC, back there on the wall. She's still on the wall. As for CC today, I have never been so motivated to apply major pressure to the WNBA. I damn near about to fly to Manhattan and chill at the hotel. Get me a room. We're having these damn meetings at. John the Liquidator so close to pulling up with all the energy. I'm a different type of reporter. I don't give a damn who I see in the lobby. Sign the paper. We ain't playing no games. Sign the paper. Y'all sitting here playing. We ain't got time to play. We want to see CC. I wouldn't give a damn if they find replacement players. How about this? How about this? This is a good idea, y'all. This is a good idea. For the people that don't want to sign, don't sign the damn paper. But for the players that do, let them sign. We don't even need everybody to sign. You know what? Whoever don't want to sign, your ass is about to get replaced. So y'all can keep negotiating over there. Go negotiate over there. Because over here, they ready to play. I'm sick of this. This is getting out of hand. To the fact of, we want to see Caitlin. I don't want to see nobody else but Caitlin Clark. And I want to see good old Caitlin Clark destroy the WNBA this year. Because what we seen today. Now, y'all remember back in August when they was all like, well, Caitlin Clark might come back. Caitlin this, Caitlin that. Imagine. Just imagine if Caitlin Clark was playing during that Las Vegas Aces series and we seen this version of Caitlin. Not the old version with the muscles. No, the muscles are gone. And we're going to talk about that too. Because ain't nobody talking about that. Caitlin Clark looks better than she ever have. So could you guys imagine what we finna see this year? I mean, could you imagine getting Christmas every time the Fever play? We're talking Christmas every time the Fever play. What we seen today, they're going undefeated. There's nobody that's finna stop Caitlin. She's on a raft. She's a mad woman right now. Who's finna stop CC? Because I don't think nobody's stopping CC. What we seen today was revolutionary. Caitlin Clark is about to come down raining threes like Hail Mary. It's about to be lit. Now, going back, could you imagine if Caitlin Clark played in that Las Vegas Aces series? Y'all, we're singing a different story. Caitlin Clark, this version of Caitlin, would have destroyed Minnesota, and Caitlin would have been a champion. Now, Stephanie White, she got questions to answer. Because I bet not see not a one damn hiccup in coaching. Not a one. Because you played Caitlin on a championship. You and the Fever organization know she was ready to go. Y'all know she was ready. You're talking groins and ankles and all this different shit. We don't want to hear it. She was ready. She's supposed to be a champion right now. Right now. I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing. And shout out to my dog. She only played 19 minutes. 19 minutes. Stephanie was there as an assistant coach. They don't even trust her to coach. Stephanie is an assistant coach right now. The ball ain't even in her hand. I want to see Caitlin Clark with the ball in her hand, orchestrating this thing like an orchestra. Up top, down low. Assist to you, too slow. That's what I want to see. I'm telling you right now, Stephanie White, she better come ready. Clipboard, papers, and all. She better have Thanos plays for Caitlin Clark. Whenever this thing get ready to pop off, I mean, Stephanie White, she better be ready to coach. Because she's on the clock. You're on the clock this year. I'm calling it right now. The whole damn Fever organization is on the clock. Because if that new CBA pass and Caitlin Clark get any leverage, because y'all know in that new CBA, they said that rookies can't be cored, right? If you make first team, that's checked off the board for Caitlin. She made first team already. And there's a line of teams that'll gladly take her service. Now, I'm not here to run a smear campaign on the Fever at all. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. But we need to have some understanding how we finna use Caitlin this year. I mean, I want to hear systematic plans to let me know how y'all finna use Caitlin. Because y'all on clock. Y'all are on the clock. We do not have time for any games with the Fever. None at all. None at all. Somebody said, if we can get replacement players, we can get replacement coaches. We can get replacement coach. Say it again. If we could get replacement players, everybody could be replaced. See, you can find another Asia Wilson. You can find another Angel Reese. You can find another Paige. Can't find another Caitlin. Y'all ain't never seen nothing like this. Y'all ain't ever seen nothing like this. Not ever. Let me know. Have y'all ever seen anything like this? Because I don't think you have. I don't think they have at all. But one thing I can tell you is that what Caitlin Clark just showed today, and what's crazy is at the end of the game, she wasn't even that happy. She wasn't even that happy. She went, nothing. This is nothing. Come on, bruh. We're dealing with a different type of monster, bro. Look at Caitlin's face after the game, y'all. I'm about to show y'all something real quick. Look at Caitlin Clark's face after this game. This was Caitlin Clark after the game. She's unfazed. This has unfazed her. This was so simple to her. It was so easy. So easy. Now, Caitlin Clark did talk after the game. Now, Caitlin Clark's reaction has been captured by Team USA in a little clip. And that's the clip we finna kick the live off with, man. Smash that like button, hype the video. Let's get into the live, man. We got LeBron James. We got rival fans trying to recruit Caitlin Clark. We got it all. Oh, we got it all tonight. Oh, yes, we do. I mean, she made it look easy. It was so damn beautiful to see, bro.
Feeling pretty good at the dub. Feeling pretty good at the dub.
Got the dub. We got the dub, bro. This is about to be a movie, bro. I mean, let's watch. Let's watch what Caitlin Clark did to Senegal. Let's watch this right now. Because this right here was sensational. Just an epic performance from a generational talent that we all need to be thankful that exists. Caitlin Clark went into this game motivated, activated, and with a mission and a plan. And the plan was to seek and destroy and regain my momentum back. She came into this thing ready to regain what some say she lost. And that is her hype, that is her shot, and that is her will to play at a very high level. Caitlin Clark showed us today that no matter what anybody says, ignore the haters, shake them all off. Come in ready to work and ready to dominate. Let's check out this clip, bro.
She is the Plum, hands it right back, and Clark off the Billings screen gets it into Monique Billings, and that's how we call that
players at a time.
hockey subs.
Hockey subs.
Kelsey Plum. Caitlin Clark on the move, over to Billings. Billings on the left-hand side, off
Just
the glass.
done.
They're gonna score right on you.
Caitlin Clark almost got the steal.
Now, that play there was to the haters that said Caitlin Clark, oh yeah, she definitely signed autographs after the game. We're going to talk about that too, because she stayed a good hour after the game to sign autographs. Because it was fans there wearing Iowa jerseys that did not look Puerto Rican at all. She definitely signed autographs.
Gets her hand on it, but it's knocked out of bounds. Left to go in the first. Billings up to Clark. Clark takes her first shot, and it's a three.
Basketball tournament, high-level basketball.
Ryan Howard back to Clark. Clark into Irefin, and Irefin off.
Easy bucket.
The 5-in, 5-out substitution pattern, Danilo. What does that say about the depth?
Bro, did y'all see this shot? Did y'all see this? Caitlin was not shooting like this before she got hurt, bro. And Caitlin Clark was not shooting like this before she got hurt because it was due to the muscles. See, now, since Caitlin Clark has lost all that muscle now, Caitlin Clark is back to a new form her. She's not as small as she was when she played in college, but she's nowhere near as big as she was towards the start of last year. She's right at a perfect weight. She's right at a perfect size. She could shoot anywhere, any given moment, no struggle, no nothing. This is the best we've ever seen Caitlin Clark. I don't care that she's playing against Senegal. I don't care. It's all about her technique. It's all about her moves and how she's working her body, which lets me know this is the best we've ever seen her. That's what I want you guys to understand. This is the best we have ever seen Caitlin Clark. She's better than she's ever been. That's what makes this energizing. That's what gives me the energy to just go off right now.
5-in, 5-out substitution
Look at
pattern,
this.
Danilo. What does that say about the depth of this team when you have Caitlin Clark half? And here's Clark once again. She's got 8 points. She wanted to pull up for 3, but gonna share it with Ryan Howard, who puts up a 3, and that's her second up.
Behind the back.
And I believe Ryan Howard is a free agent. The Indiana Fever need to do everything in their power to sign Ryan Howard. I mean, we need Ryan Howard like yesterday. I mean, they need to figure out a way today. Not tomorrow, not the next day, today. To get Ryan Howard. Because she's better than Kelsey. Oh, she's better than Kelsey. We need Ryan Howard and Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston and Sophie and Lexi. But we definitely need to figure out a way to get Ryan Howard. I'm sorry. Her and Caitlin look way too
So good, but Monique Billings with the offensive rebound gives the USA another chance. Angel Reese makes the most of it, and that's Caitlin Clark looking to share the ball. Comes off the screen. A nice pass into Copper. Copper up and under, and what a finish. Monique Billings, Angel Reese, Ray Burrell, and Paige Bueckers prepared for the rest of the tournament, getting themselves prepared.
I mean, Caitlin looks so damn good, y'all. And shout out to Paul. Paul said form is everything. Have you ever seen a muscular golfer? No. Form is everything. And Paul understand what I'm saying when I tell y'all we have not seen Caitlin Clark shooting like this. It doesn't matter that she's playing Senegal, y'all. She was not shooting like this with the muscles. Caitlin Clark looked good because she don't got the muscles. She's not as small as she was in Iowa, but she's not nearby as big as she was last year. Her form tells me not only did she lose some of the muscle, she's been working on her shot and her form when she shoot the basketball. Do you guys understand how profound this performance is? How profound this is? I mean, Caitlin Clark looks like she could play in the NBA. That's how good she looked today. I don't give a damn that she's playing Senegal. I don't care, not 1 cent at all. Now, we have to talk about Kara Lawson. Now, Kara Lawson, right? Now, I dropped a video about this before I came live because this is pivotal. Now, Kara Lawson did not start Caitlin Clark. No. She opted to start who? I think Chelsea Gray. Let me pull this up real quick. Who the hell did she start over Caitlin? Because it was blasphemy. Just blasphemy that Caitlin Clark did not start. And I mean to tell you, bro, Caitlin Clark made them pay for not starting her too. I don't care what the old guard fans are going to say. Chelsea Gray cannot touch Caitlin Clark with a 12-foot pole. I am sorry. These were the starters. This right here, you had Chelsea Gray starting. Caitlin Clark probably has never come off the bench her entire basketball career. Ever. And she damn sure made you pay for it for not making her a starter. Because she definitely was the best player on the team. Now let's listen to Kara Lawson. Listen to this, y'all.
I had a conversation with every player, one-on-one, not necessarily before the game, but in the last couple of days. I won't tell them what I told you. But I told her to shoot the ball. No. And you know, with Caitlin, you know, she brings this dynamic play to the offensive end. I mean, that goes without saying. And as much as she is dynamic as a scorer, she's one of the most dynamic playmakers in the world as well. And so we just talked about her utilizing all the talent. It's the most talented team she's played on. So imagine being a dynamic playmaker, and then all of a sudden you're playing alongside all these other dynamic playmakers and finishers. And so I thought she toggled between, you know, the playmaking and scoring really well tonight, and looked pretty comfortable out there. So I was proud of how she played in her debut.
I bet you she was really, really proud. Because now, if Caitlin Clark is not a starter coming back, there's going to be hell fury, bro. I promise you it is. People are going to be livid if Caitlin Clark is not a starter, bro. Now, Caitlin Clark did speak about her role that she had today. And let's listen to what CC say.
I feel great, so I think my mentality coming in was just to play really, really hard. Like, I think this is such a different scenario for me rather than the WNBA season. It's like when, you know, a lot is kind of on my shoulders to create and do a lot of things. Obviously, here you're surrounded with 11 other players that are so talented and people that have won gold medals. So my focus most of was just play really fast, play up tempo. I know that's what I'm good at and what I can bring to this team. And people finished really well, ran the floor well, and then, you know, people made a lot of good shots.
Great.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, great. B plus. Always room for better, you know. Thank you.
Now we have to talk about this right here because this is going to make headlines tomorrow. This was LeBron James reacting to Caitlin Clark, bro. I mean, he was reacting all the way. I believe he was tweeting as well. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad. But I believe he was tweeting as well, and he was saying some things about CC. Now, Caitlin Clark did take to her Instagram account to make a post about this game today, and we have to talk about that as well because that was a pivotal moment too. Now, she haven't really said a whole bunch, but she did put on her story, they got the dub. So this is what Caitlin Clark put out about 40 minutes ago online. Now, many fans is going to talk about this game, but we have to talk about the severity of what we seen. Caitlin Clark performance was hands down one of the most elite basketball performances we have seen, bro. Caitlin Clark has not played basketball since July 15th of 2025. July 15th, 2025 was the last time we seen CC. And today, she made it her business to tell the world she's back. Not only is she's back, she's better than she was. Do you guys know how profound this is? I mean, I cannot be happy enough as a fan for what we got to see today. Caitlin Clark was just a downright dog on a basketball court today. It was damn near a tearjerker moment, guys, with what we seen Caitlin Clark do. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. The Fever better come out with a game plan out of this world. They owe us that. I mean, y'all better have a game plan out of this world. I ain't lying. Now, Caitlin Clark said this. She said, I felt like I was playing fast, and that was my goal. I know that's what I can bring to this game. 17 points, 12 rebounds. Double-double. Double-double. And she made it look easy. She made it look very, very easy. I mean, the way she was out there playing basketball, bro. I gotta look at the highlight again, dog. I gotta watch it again because that's how profound it was. And she only played 19 minutes. She only played 19 minutes. Now, somebody just said that they backstage. Where are you? I don't see you. Hold on. Because I did want to give you guys, some of you guys, the opportunity to come on here. Here, let me see here if I can pull you up. Hey, come back in. Come back in to the chat. So I got a place pinned in the chat for anybody that want to come on a live and chop it up with me, man. Hold on. Come back in the room. Reese family, Philly, the Dragon, come back in. I'll give you the opportunity to come on here and talk. I don't see you backstage. Hold on. Hey, what up, man? Can you see me? I can't hear you. Is you unmuted? Hey, man, I got you pulled up. Hey, I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Make sure that you're not muted. Hold on. I can't hear you, bro. Hold on. I still can't hear you. All right, but yeah, if anybody want to come in, say what you got to say, bro. I'm about to play the highlight clip again because that's how dope it was, and we finna check it out, bro. We definitely got to see this again. But yeah, if anybody want to come in, I got the chat pinned. I got the clip pinned in the chat. You guys can come in, chop it up with your boy John Liquidator. Let's watch the clip again.
You should hear me now.
Yep, I got you, dog. Hold on.
Now we in business.
Hold on, man. I got you, dog. Hold on. So,
Yeah.
what is your thoughts about the game? What did you think about CC? I'm feeling the hat, bro.
Her lift looks like it used to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Lift the everything from the shoulder to the hand, that doesn't change with muscles and all of that.
Okay.
The lift changes when you add on the extra weight. And some people when they add on the extra weight, they don't put in the squat work to keep their lift and the toe lifts and stuff. They get lost in just trying to bulk up, and you know what I mean?
Right.
You got to do squats with like a board under your feet and back.
And so with the overall performance of her game, with her form, everything we seen her do off the ball, off the dribble, do you think she's better than what she was?
I can't answer that in this one game with these little bit of highlights. I would have had to see her running back on defense to see what her pace looked like. You know what I mean?
Right.
Running back and in the side-to-side movement, getting to the defensive assignments. You know, we have a limited highlight. So, but from what we saw, yeah, everything looks effortless. Not that it didn't before. Yes. You know what I mean? But in Iowa, it looked like she was trying really hard. In the WNBA, it looks like just a little flick and it's through the net. And if you ain't there, it's swish.
Yeah,
she make it look easy, bro. Easy.
It was, to me, to see this young lady do what she just did today. I don't think I've ever seen any woman basketball player display that just nonchalant ability to literally do whatever you want.
Hey, when ain't nobody grabbing you, dog, and the refs ain't against you, I don't think people understand this, right? Because I've been around the whole. I've reached out to all the Clarkies and the Slows and everybody, right? And been on tables and stuff. What people don't understand is the way she's defended, refereed, and coached automatically makes her the best.
Yep. Definitely. To me, they need to fix her whistle because she need to have an Asia Wilson type whistle. She's that profound of a player.
But the Asia Wilson whistle is too obvious and it's not enjoyable. Right. We don't want to see Clark getting gifts after gift. We don't want that. Actually, you know what? This is going to sound a little crazy, right?
Right.
Her being able to do what she did while getting beat up is like, that would be more impressive than if they fell off of her and she averaged 32 next year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what she did while getting her ass, like she already rewritten the record book, right?
Right.
So the only thing she can do next year is rewrite her own book.
Exactly.
Right? There's nothing in front of her. So it's the first year of her career. even though I think she should have won a championship and probably could have done it easily, if she was coached, ref, and not grabbed, there was no way that anybody would have been able to stop the fever. They were getting better every day.
Facts.
And everybody else was just the same old, and they got done dirty in that first playoff game. So I wasn't feeling none of that.
Yeah. So you're talking about when they played Atlanta or Connecticut?
Both.
And both of them. Do you think, right? Now, we heard everything that was coming out from Indiana in August. They made it kind of alluded to she was possibly going to be ready to go, possibly to come back for the playoffs, right? Do you think if she would have came back, they would have beat everybody?
Nope.
So who you think would have beat them in this past year playoffs?
Anybody, because the same refs was still there. It was the same BS. It was the same stuff going on. No matter how good Caitlin Clark is, right? Caitlin Clark is goated already without even winning a playoff series. I don't care if somebody wins 10 championships. No one's ever seen a female basketball player like this ever.
Never.
Ever. She toys with other people like they're children. They're 4 inches taller than her. She's toying with them like it's a child. That's a grown woman, professional. What do we call them? Dinosaurs? That's what y'all call them?
Exactly.
I couldn't get the word. And she just toys with them like they're not even there, man. And they literally have to grab her and do dirty stuff just to slow her down. They can't even stop her when they do that. If it was one of us, dog, we would have hung our shoes up a long time ago.
Yeah. Not only just hang up our shoes, I think it would have got to the point to where we would have had to crash out. It would have been like physical altercation the way they was hacking her, bro. I mean, like we would have got out of character. She never lost who she was as a person. She battled through all of the blows, the Kennedy Carters, the DJ Carringtons. We know it all. And for her to just go through it all the way she did was so profound. And it shows you her character of a person.
Her being white is the only thing that hurt her, yo. And it's the truth. People are afraid to say it, but it's the truth. If that was a black woman, right? Let's take the story all the way back to high school. And this is Caitlin Clark. But her name wouldn't have been Caitlin, but this is a black woman, right?
Right.
Lighting everybody up. Doing the same thing Cece doing, right?
Right.
All of us that like Cece, right? Because we're basketball fans.
Exactly.
All of us that like her would have liked the sister the same
way.
The only difference is you know what? It would have been more. Her face would have been on the back of that spare tire to be on people's custom vans. It would have been, listen, man, it would have been everywhere. And if she would have come to the league, arms, man, she would have had a championship in her rookie year.
Yeah. I think it's more so somebody says she a straight Christian. I think her being straight got a lot to do with it too.
Yeah.
You don't think?
I do, but I don't like it. It's ugly. I hate thinking about it, man. It's just so vicious and evil.
I don't know, man. I remember when I first started covering Caitlin, I got a bunch of flack for it, man, because she is a white girl and Angel was big at the time. But I just took race out of it and put on my basketball glasses. It don't take a rocket scientist to see that this young lady is a generational talent, white, black, blue, purple.
Yo, watch this, right? I'm 56 years old, right?
Right.
In the 90s, when the WNBA started its first year, I was booked, right? The WNBA games were law on the prison television. You would literally get steel in your neck trying to turn off a WNBA. We supported these women so much, brother.
Right.
The officers would literally like break some rules and get the okay from the higher ups to let us stay out an extra half hour to catch if it was overtime. Right. And we watched Cynthia Cooper and rooted. And then it fizzled away into nothing. I didn't even know. By the time I found out who Caitlin Clark was, do you know that I didn't even know the WNBA was still around? Outside of the Brittany Griner story, that's what brought me back to the WNBA when she went over to Russia and caught that case. I didn't even know it was still around.
Wow. Now, I ain't going to lie to you. I wasn't watching WNBA. I was watching Caitlin her sophomore year because it was rumblings then that, man, this chick, and like, I didn't even know she was white at first. You know, I'm just hearing about Caitlin Clark, man. This girl shooting like Steph Curry. Like who is she? Like, I'm covering football. I don't know the women's bad. I'm telling the homeboys, hey, bro, it's this chick named Caitlin. Once I figured out who she was, I watched the game. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta watch this girl. Oh, man, it's just a white girl, man. Yeah, this is women's basketball. But now look at her aura now, bro. Look at, like, it's little girls and black, white, blue, purple. It don't matter. She's giving hope to these young ladies that they could be the next Caitlin. They never had that.
Yo, watch this, right? Caitlin Clark is a stock. We all get that, right?
Yeah.
But she is also a spiritual stock. I catch things that millions of people don't catch, right? It's a gift I have. I've been doing it since I was 5. There is a little girl, right? And I haven't seen enough highlights or footage to figure out who it is. But whoever she is, she sits close to that desk at Fever home games because you can hear her screaming for Caitlin over the announcers, over the music being played. And I'm going to give you what you can hear her in several home games. But the one game you can hear her the most, and a lot of people miss this because there's a lot of highlights of those 3 3-pointers that Caitlin made. Remember those?
Yeah.
We've all watched those highlights 1,000 times over. You've all played them, right?
Yeah.
Those highlights. Yeah. You can hear this little girl, sounds like she's about 8, 10 years old, losing it, dog.
That was the game that she came back off that groin injury the first time.
Right.
That
girl is in a lot of highlights. You can hear the same voice in it, just screaming like, and holding it for like a whole minute. That's spiritual stock, yo. When all this BS that goes on, that hits these little children, man.
Yeah.
Because they can't get away from it. Everybody got a device now. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what we do would be called adult content to those kids. Not like porn and nothing. I'm talking about like it's grown-up basketball talk.
Yeah.
And we get into the meat and potatoes, what was going on behind the scenes and the messed up part of it. The kids can see the ball going through the hole. But they've been exposed to this nonsense. Then you 8 years old and you a Caitlin fan. You mommy.
Yeah.
Why are they hitting her like that?
Yeah, exactly. You
don't know what the hell is going
on. And that's crazy because could you imagine being her dad, right? Her daddy, very serious guy, man. Whenever I went up to Iowa for the jersey ceremony, I can only imagine what he thinks when he sees this. As a dad. You know what I'm saying? He's a serious dude, bro. So for him to not say nothing is crazy because he's a very serious guy, bro.
It was a hostile political environment when Caitlin came to us. And those people for the first time in history were damn near scared to say anything about anything where it was one of us attached to it. Right? That happened in our world, in real life. So there's no debating that happened. Some of that nonsense is over with, but that could have been what her dad was going. Everybody was afraid to say something. People were losing their livelihoods and businesses in real life just for speaking out on certain things.
Yeah.
So the world was hushed for a hot minute.
But I think when Caitlin Clark did that Time magazine, remember when she did the Time magazine? And she was all like, you know, people were trying to say she wasn't paying homage and all this stuff to the people before her.
Oh,
during that time. And I feel like when she said what she said about the black athletes and stuff, I think a lot of people took what she said out of context, but I got it. She's not here to deflect from the people before her. She's here to set her own path. And her path is set bigger than anybody that ever played. That's not her fault. She put in place a system that people garnered to just to see this young lady shoot the ball from anywhere. That's not her fault. All she wanted to do is play basketball from anywhere. And it's sad, the type of stuff that she deal with, man. And like a lot of people don't talk about that aspect of the Caitlin Clark hype, is that she received more hate than any other athlete.
Ever in history. I don't hear nothing about the color barrier or Ali or none of that. They didn't get physically attacked over and over and over again and slandered and lied on for 2 years straight. That did not happen to Jesse Owens or Muhammad Ali.
Nope.
I ain't trying to hear it.
Jackie Robinson, nobody. I feel like she's the most hated athlete ever. And like, even like back then with Jackie Robinson and everybody, they was outspoken, said little stuff. You know what I'm saying? We get it. But Caitlin, she literally has done nothing. She literally has done nothing but perform and come to work and do her job.
And look at the power she has. This is a fact. Caitlin Clark could send out a 3-word tweet tonight, and the WNBA would vanish.
Yeah.
It would vanish in history. They won't even talk about it 30 years from now. She could send it out a tweet tonight. I quit. I'm out. Boom. Over with.
Everything's over.
Oh, 200 YouTubers on welfare the next week.
Everything's over with.
The city of Indiana economy
crash.
Finished.
Over with. Over with.
Over.
Now,
she's quiet. Go ahead.
Now, what is your thoughts, right, about this whole CBA thing?
Oh, God. It's extortion, yo. This is a federal crime they're committing indirectly. It's extortion. You don't produce anything, but you're going to use those badges you wear to try to use them as some power and leverage over these huge decision makers that are running the show to get them to bend the rules a little bit. So, and what? They're gonna give you money that they haven't made ever?
Exactly.
Before, and this would be an experiment, before we see if the league generates this kind of cash. You want us to hand it out first. And not one business on the whole earth will do that. They're asking these people to do something that not one business on earth did, except for Amazon. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's extortion, brother.
And what's crazy about it is that it's been 17 months, right? 17 months. And y'all still want this revenue sharing. Y'all want this 30%, 20-some% plus the housing thing. That's the whole debacle. Yesterday, we just witnessed them meet for 12 hours, dog, in a hotel conference room. And to me, if y'all do that and still don't get, they're not giving you the rev. Why is it so hard for them? Because you come back, I think it's every 3 years, 7 years, some. Wait. Y'all are trying to not only extort the owners, but extort the Caitlin Clark hype. Because had Caitlin Clark not came, they would have signed whatever damn deal they put out.
Yeah, they could have made it smaller.
Now, all of a sudden, y'all want to sit here and act like the ball is in your court when really it's just like it's extortion. Ain't no billionaire for to let you extort something that's been bankrupt for 30 years. They've been bankrupt for 30 years. Owners has not made a profit in 30 years.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
These are facts. These are facts.
It doesn't even make sense.
30 years. Bro, they would have been shut the economy down. I mean, at this point, bro, I said this in a video a while back. I said the owners is basically using the WNBA as a tax write-off for their NBA teams.
Wow.
Gotta be.
They're getting a welfare check from the NBA players, too, because if it wasn't for the WNBA, like some of these players would be making a whole lot more money.
Yeah. And to me, I think it's just so jacked up that they can't just sign it, come back in 3 years. Because from my understanding, everybody's going to get $1 million deal. This is the first time in ever league history. So everybody keeps saying it's about the money. If it was about the money, they would have signed already because they're giving you $1 million. Contracts. I think it's like 1.1, 1.2 something $1 million contracts. No. Look, brother, I'm going to tell you what my theory is. I believe this is about the older players that's on the tail end of their contracts. That's on the tail end of their contracts, and they know the writing is on the wall in about 5 of them. The writing is on the wall. So now y'all trying to extort these owners and not have a season because y'all didn't get y'all money in the beginning. Make it make sense.
These older players, right? They could go on to do other things.
Yeah.
If they leave the WNBA. They've had a nice career. All right, you're a legend in the game. You can go on and do something else. It's not that deep to where you're so down and out that you need this large amount of money all of a sudden.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some people think that they're literally trying to tank the NBA. They're really that evil that they would literally try to tank the entire WNBA just to get Caitlin out of there.
Bro, I didn't want to say that, but there has been theories that I've been coming across as of lately. Now, I've yet to report on any of these things because I don't want to believe in my damn self that they're holding out to possibly not play Caitlin for one, not have to play her, and for two, they want to kill her hype.
I've seen hundreds of videos of random female basketball players that aren't even in the American leagues, or some of them are. Some of them are in college with insane basketball skills, right?
Right.
Every single player in the WNBA right now, except for maybe Paige and Kate and Cece, is replaceable, and they could find somebody better tomorrow. They could start up a new league and attach Caitlin Clark's face to it to start it off and have a draft, and we would have a new league with new players and new games in less than a year for the summer. That's the kind of star power Caitlin Clark has.
Yeah,
she's humble and gentlemanly and doesn't get, you know what I'm saying? She says, she gives the right answer most of the time. Right?
Yeah.
But she's studious.
But brother, I ain't gonna keep you, man. I'm gonna try to let somebody else get on because I think somebody's ringing the bell to get on. But do you got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I ain't really a content creator like that, but I made a couple songs about CC. It's Reese from Philly, the Red Dragon. And here's another thing. I went on Adrian Ross' show and broke down some of CC's mechanics. So what I'm gonna do for y'all is I'm gonna start a little series and I'm gonna start sending them to you. I'm gonna start out a series breaking down her shooting mechanics first. And it's gonna literally, there's so much involved. It's gonna take me about 5 or 6 videos just to break down her jump shot. And it's that insane. Because I've been playing ball longer than anyone, right?
Right.
I know mechanics and I know why she's as gifted as she is. And she has a cheat code, and I'm going to show y'all what it is. That's my gift to y'all. Nice meeting you, John.
Pleasure, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Reese Philly, man, for coming on here, dog. Somebody's ringing a bell to come on. So if anybody else want to come on, hit the bell. I got the chat pinned inside the chat. Let me double check and make sure it's still pinned. If anybody else want to come in, speak their piece about the sensational performance we just seen displayed tonight from our girl. See, I got it pinned inside the comment section. Anybody can hop on here. You ain't got to show your face. You can cut your camera off if you don't want to. And you could definitely speak your piece about Caitlin Clark today. And I don't know, man. Maybe I should start going live more. It's just way more funner. I like talking to you guys. I like being more engaged with you guys. But let's get back to the clip until somebody else come back in here. And let's watch Caitlin Clark highlights, man. I'm about to start it over. So those were some of the highlights from CC today. What's crazy now is that we're seeing rival fans put this out. Now, shout out to Correlation for tracking this tweet down here, but it says, "See what Ryan does with with a good point guard. Come save my life, Kaylin. Ryan a free agent. She can go to Indiana." Yeah, bruh. And I was just talking about that. How I feel like the Indiana Fever need to try their damnedest to go get Ryan Howard. I mean, Kelsey good and all, but could you imagine Caitlin Clark and Ryan Howard together after what we seen today? Oh, and we got even more highlight footage. This is another clip that somebody else just put together right now. The commentator straight called Caitlin Clark the point guard. How do you have the point guard on your team and the guard ain't starting? Crazy work. So that was one of the highlights, man, that is floating around the internet. To me, what we seen Caitlin Clark do, I don't think we're going to see that for a mighty long time from another player. Now, will Caitlin Clark perform like this again? Duh. But for as anybody else doing what Caitlin Clark did, hang it up, bruh. Nobody's doing this. Now, Caitlin Clark has reacted moments ago to Paige Bueckers, showing a unity with Paige. Caitlin Clark liked it this post. She stated, "We've been waiting for this one. CC 12 to PB4, bruh." This is legendary. So anybody saying that Paige and Caitlin had an issue, anybody that's pushing this nasty narrative that Caitlin's beefing with Paige and all of these different set things, hang it up, bruh, because Caitlin Clark just proved today she don't have a problem with nobody in basketball. Hell, she even went back. She went back to shake Angel Reese's hand for making a free throw. That there was profound in itself. That she went back to show love to Angel Reese. Now, shout out to FIBA Women's Basketball Cup, because FIBA has not let us down with honoring and respecting the greatness of Caitlin Clark. Like, it's a bunch of stuff that's been happening that I really be wanting to report on, but I'll be honest, man. I said this at the beginning part of the live. I have not been in the best of moods, man, because everything I've been saying out here displayed has been a bunch of BS. And it make it hard to report on stuff at times. We got YouTube taking subscribers away. So, guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I probably would have been at 100K already had the different things had not happened that what's been happening. YouTube been doing. I don't want to go too deep on it, but a lot has been happening behind the scene with YouTube having people unsubscribe. But shout out to FIBA basketball, bro. Caitlin Clark in her senior debut, bro. 17 and 12. Whole Caitlin Clark highlight. Man. And they showed a lot of love to Caitlin Clark. Another Caitlin Clark post. Caitlin Clark to Ryan Howard. This is a 3-minute highlight. Now, something that I want to go over here is what Senegal coach had to say about Caitlin Clark, because he had absolutely no answers for her, bro. None whatsoever. Not even a little bit. None. Because he gave a press conference. He gave a press conference today. And also Carol Lawson did as well. And I didn't hear a lot of what he had to say, so I definitely want to play some of that for you guys tonight in this live. Is what he had to say when it comes to playing against a sensation like Caitlin, man, because it had to be a difficult feat to try to stop this young lady the way she was playing yesterday. I mean, today. My apologies. The way she was playing, man. Lights out basketball, something like we've never seen before, especially in women's basketball. But let's listen. Bro looked like he want to cry, bro. He looked, man, don't be sad, bro. You just played the best women's basketball player in the world. He looked like he straight want to cry, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No sound. No sound. You guys can't hear it? We can hear you, John, but not the video. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Give me a quick second, bro. Hold up. Hold up, dog. Hold up. I'm about to fix it. Hold up real quick. Hold on. Hey guys, let me know. Can you hear it?
Rotation was very late on shooters, great shooters. So we rotate very, very late. So that's why we try to switch everything after,
Can you hear it?
Stop those shots, but we couldn't. And we strive to be very aggressive, and then because we got 22 free throws, and we forced them to have 15 turnovers. So we tried, we did our best. But controlling USA, meaning matching their physicality. Yeah.
Nene, we'll go to you. Just the same question if you have thoughts on the game.
I would say, it's Team USA. When you play a team that good, there's not much room for mistake. And I think we did a poor job defending the three-point line, shooting 54%. You cannot win a game when, the opposing team shoots 54%, and we have to also stay disciplined on defense. I think there was the game.
Yeah.
We'll open it up to media now. We'll have a mic that goes around. Just a reminder, if you could just state your name and the media outlet that you are with. There's a question up here and back there.
Good afternoon and welcome to Puerto Rico. To the coach, you are playing with Puerto Rico Sunday. When you look at Puerto Rico as an opponent, what aspect of their game stand out the most to you?
I think I'm gonna give you some tips, maybe, but I can't. Puerto Rico is a great basketball team. We watch them a lot, scouting them, and we believe that they can do good in this tournament. But I won't tell you my vision about that one because it's gonna profit to Puerto Rico. Yeah.
One more question. If you could just state your name and the media company you're with.
Jambari Moreau Sports Media and the Miami Herald. My question is for either coach or player. I wanted to ask, two things. What's your initial impression of Team USA, and how do games like this grow the game globally?
You want to answer?
I think I heard the last question.
I asked, how do games like this grow the game globally?
Team USA is Team USA. You hear big names. People that you used to watch on TV and now you're playing them. They were a great team. They're number one in the nation, or not in the nation, in the world, and they came and they showed it. I give them a lot of respect for that. So.
Yeah, there's one question up top.
Hi, Luis Rodriguez from the De La Línea podcast. Todos lost today, but how does the team turn the page and focus on the next game?
Yeah, we have to. We have to because we have a chance. 5 teams fighting to get 3 spots, and the USA already qualified. So we're gonna focus on the next one. Spain, they run faster than the US. The USA team. So we have to be prepared, and we're gonna. No practice tomorrow morning, but we're gonna focus on the videos and find the strategies to beat them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a question? If you could just pass it down the aisle. Please just state your name and the media company you're with.
Alberto Cruz from El Señor Pachi. Coach, welcome to Puerto Rico, first of all.
Thank you.
even though it was a tough loss, when you see the game, your players were playing tough all the game. Even though there was a couple of misses on the defensive end, the team was playing tough. The game was physical. How important for you is that your team starts that way, even though that it's a loss, that the team was physical and was battling for the first quarter and second quarter with Team USA?
I think that's very important because that's our identity. You know, we play physical. We wanna match any energy. But Team USA started it, in the first quarter, and they say if you don't play physical, they're gonna just humiliate us. So that's why we have to do it. But we didn't want to run some plays. We only used 2 plays. Even defensively, we didn't run anything. No press, no full court, nothing. We just want to do strategies because we know they have 4 more games more important than this one, because obviously beating USA is a dream, but we didn't want to go back to the locker room with humiliation. That's why we say let's use our physicality and play. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Coach. Thank you, Nene. We appreciate your time so much. That concludes the first half.
So
of
that
the
was
post-game
the
press
call head coach, man. Speaking about the game, I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comments section. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, bruh. There's been a lot of people that has not been subscribed. This is going to be a great week. We got a couple more games left. Tomorrow we got a game. Thursday we got a game. I think, see, man, I don't be knowing my days of the week like that, man. I'll be just so out of sync. Tomorrow is Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, and I think Sunday. But make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Keep them bells on, man. I'm back, and I'm lit, and I'm happy again. It's great being happy again. Guys, until next time, y'all already